Okay, so that was a little bit of an adventure.
So we're on the side of the highway, and we're headed to meet up with our bros, and it looks like we lost the hub on the Turtleback at some point. So now we're going to do what we can to take this hub off of here and then put it on the other axle and then get back on the road and then hop back on the road. So I'll check back in with you guys in a little bit. All right, people, this is where we are. So we had some bearings come apart in a hub, a retaining pin that went missing. We took the swing out from the Turtleback off to get to the spare hub. Swapped out the spare hub. That's the old one with the busted bearings. The new one is behind that wheel. And now we're gonna load up and as soon as Craig's done with that tire, we're gonna load these two things up and then we're gonna bounce out. So I'm gonna put the spare in the back of his truck and then we're gonna roll. We're gonna go find some bearings and we're gonna get back on the road. So, all right, so we have replaced the bearings in this hub. Unfortunately, this guy doesn't have any caps to cover it, like what's on the other side, and I'll show that to you real quick. There's a little rubber cap that goes over that piece, but he doesn't have those, which is all right. We'll make do until tomorrow. Got the spare on there. Everything's tightened down, torqued down. We got the swing arm put back on. And yeah, so we're good. We're gonna button up the rest of this. We're gonna get on the road, and then we're gonna head out to Albuquerque. Probably get there around 10 o'clock tonight, and then rest up, and then make the rest of the trip into Colorado and catch up with everybody else on Sunday. So yeah, that's it. We're good. We're getting back on the road. Everything's good to go. All right, so we're at Napa Auto Parts on 2nd Street in Albuquerque, New Mexico. We got a few more of the spares and stuff that we needed to make sure that this thing is secure. And Craig is gonna hop in there, make sure these bearing covers fit, and then we're gonna go hit the other one up with some fresh bearing grease and then get on the road and get out of here. You all right? You all right?
If it hadn't been for that one detail in the design of the Turtleback trailer, that trailer would have been stuck on the side of the road waiting for a flatbed to come pick it up to take it back into town. So thankfully, I did remember that hub was there, so we were able to have this taken care of in pretty short order and get back on the road. So I have a question for you guys. Do you guys carry spares? Do you carry spares for your trailer, or do you carry spares for your vehicle, or both? I think if you're towing an expedition or an off-road or an adventure trailer like the Turtleback trailer, it would be a pretty good idea for you to keep some of the spares that I have listed on the screen in your trailer. At least it can't hurt. And as you can see, we made it safely into Colorado, despite the weather, and the Turtleback trailer did just fine for the remainder of the trip. We stopped here at this mine to take a couple of pictures and admire the view, and continued the last couple hundred meters to rendezvous with our friends who had already made camp and were waiting for us to arrive. Over the next couple of days, we'd spend 166 miles off-road driving the Rimrocker Trail from Colorado to Utah. If you haven't subscribed already, hit the subscribe button and be on the lookout for that next video. And as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.